Which one are you talking about? Baby? Baby.
1 sec, Hunter,
Oh,
sorry.
okay, okay. There's a scientist. You were.
There's two scientists you visit before you can get the
Oh,
key card.
yeah.
But yeah,
I
I
decided
was
not to
like,
murk
oh.
either of them.
Yeah, I didn't, but it's after reading the logs or skimming through the logs, it's like I can understand why it was an option.
Yeah.
Because
Did,
yeah, that's pretty messed up. But they do feel bad about it, which is surprising for the people of the time.
yeah. Did you get that science weapon that's like a healing gun?
No,
No.
did I need to have hack or whatever? Because there's quite a few weapons I had to skim past.
No, I don't know. But no, I just randomly opened my inventory one day. I must have looted it without realizing, but it's the pistol that heals your companions.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What's it called? Maybe I have it.
It's called employee benefits.
Okay, I do have it then.
Okay,
I just never. Ew. It's not gonna save my people though.
yeah.
They get deleted very
Yeah.
quickly.
It will revive them, but it will heal them.
Healer build, let's go. Well, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
You do any of the side quests?
For the DLC,
Yeah.
I did all that I could find.
Okay. These side quests were big sad, in my opinion.
I mean, the other one I remember doing was the data logs.
How about the lady that was upstairs who wanted you to find her husband's flask or something?
I don't remember that one. I must have missed it.
I thought you were required to talk to her. That's fair.
Journal. Yeah, I only have one listed side quest, which was the electric fling. I think that. Oh no, here's one more. Deliver the Captain Babbage. I only did those two, I guess.
Oh, love is the plan. The plan is death.
Hmm.
It's fine. You don't
Oh,
really get anything.
yeah,
Just lore.
just lore. And I'm ready
The
to end
Tartarus, huh?
this game. I would like to save, even
This
though
is the halfway point.
no, this is the end. If
Alright,
it is the halfway
forces you to
point,
save is crazy.
if this is the halfway point, I'm
I
done,
am pleased to
baby.
inform you that we have
Current
arrived at
activity
the
spacer's
labyrinth.
choice,
Please be
53%.
advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows:
Impel down.
0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me. In the event that you do, I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point... I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead. All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the idea of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that, just...
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. How can I be of... May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you...
Something on your...
I guess they already gave us their final words.
Who?
Just like all the companions. I was going to talk to them, see if they had anything to say, but, you know.
They disappear?
What?
Did they disappear?
No, they just didn't have
they're
anything to
just-
say. You know,
They're just chilling.
they're just chilling, man.
Crazy. Crazy that we're about to be executed by,
We're not about to be
Treason.
executed.
treason. Either activate shock.
Gonna go. Do I need to empty my inventory? It's not like I'm gonna be looting, right?
You obviously are gonna get a full inventory, man. I'm kidding. Probably not.
Let's do this thing. I'll just have to tell myself not to loot every corpse I make. Because it won't matter. Okay, they don't have to make every environment look like a Groundbreaker. This doesn't even look like a prison.
This is not what I was expecting. You see what's going on, Hunter?
What the? I was not shooting at me because I kind of look like one of the guards right now. See, look, I'm looting.
As you were. Huh?
Got your paperwork right away.
Poor bodies, boo, coming in clutch, huh?
Is that who these guys are?
Yeah, from the Groundbreaker.
Nice. I knew they were from the Groundbreaker, I just didn't recognize the names.
That's fair.
Shouldn't they be invading the rest of the facility?
I use them to slip by.
We're in.
The prison has the bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates.
This truly is our
Entering the
mission
labyrinth's the
impossible.
easy part.
Dun,
Making it
dun,
back out.
dun, dun.
I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
Damn, they did not give me enough sneak. Run.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Few ways through here. I'd rather take the obvious one.
Better get some good gear this time, or I don't know why they still have armor that's like 35. Full they take me for.
I don't know what you're talking about. My team has armor in the hundreds.
No, I'm saying the stuff they're selling in the vending machines.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Oh, I have vending machines. Are we at the same point?
Yeah, like the 6 vending machines in this place.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, there is 6.
This is the first, that's for sure. I don't know what kind of shocking stuff we're about to witness.
I don't know why I think I need all of these lockpicking things, but...
Bro, what's the pit from Fortnite?
The pit? Oh, the pit! It's not Tomato Town.
This is like a bad dream I once had.
Vicar, you're like a bad dream I once had. Alright,
That's crazy.
he's crazy.
I'm gonna abuse these the stuff I have while I have it.
What I'm doing. Out of here.
Oh, okay. This guys ain't doing it no more.
Oh yeah, I've hit that same threshold.
Dude, the elevator set me up.
Stellar Base counting on us.
But the groundbreaker crew is here.
Bro, did you just snipe me? It's not telling me where to go anymore. Oh, there it is.
Mackenzie? I will throw something at you.
I really hope.
Wait, so you guys hear all the shooting, but you're not going to do nothing about it? Like,
Not their area, not their problem, man.
I
Open the
guess.
door. I'm not here.
I don't see...
I really hope our people don't get wrecked.
It doesn't look like they are. It looks like they're clearing. Ooh, I can refresh the... Oh, come on. Oh, wait, no, come on. Ugh. Yeah, I found a sneaky way around. Hello.
I'll make my way there.
In a jiff.
What?
It's really humbling.
A film set here?
Bro, what?
There's a film set.
No, I had a whole little thing go on in here.
What are you talking about?
Why we have different events?
What? What
Okay,
happened?
No, I am in the same room. What the heck's going on?
What's going on for you?
My plot line is completely different. Somebody was here. An important figure was here.
Which character?
Chairman Rockwell.
I recognize that name.
He's like a big person or something.
Have we met him before?
Look at your objective. Does that say pit exit?
Confront the chairman. Oh yeah, make your way through Tartarus and confront Chairman Rockwell. I'm still working my way to him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I swear we're in the same room. We are in the same room. I don't know what to say, man.
Chairman Rockwell's in a different area from me, I guess.
Oh, is it shuffled then?
I don't know.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches,
Either
but
way,
the
I'm sorry.
captain needs our help. So,
It's not really a spoiler. The mission is to meet Rockwell.
That's fair enough.
It's just elevator after elevator.
Yeah.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I am...
Are these just all the places we've helping us out?
Looks like it.
I also made it to the elevator.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has Idiot! I'm not the one marching to my death in a maximum security. In any
Hunter.
other circumstance, I'd admire
What?
your boldness.
Did you mark
In
that
this
one
one,
girl
however,
that you said
I
you were
have
gonna
only
mark
2 words for you.
at Rockwell's office?
Fuck off.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's why
What?
our stories are different.
What
She's
happened?
alive for me.
It's
So she's here.
she didn't
She
give me.
switched places with him.
She didn't give me any choice. Yeah, she said either you do this for me, which was like betraying someone I didn't want to betray, or I kill you. And I was like, okay, then you just gonna have to kill me, dog.
I just fake cooperated with her, but didn't help her at all. So she's alive. She's who I'm talking to right now.
Oh,
That's why my guy showed up completely different area. Alright, go ahead.
our missions are going completely differently.
How dare you? Even thinking about killing the chairman of the Halcyon board is a felony. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself. Is that sarcasm? Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest, most base form of humor? I fire them. Alas, as you are woefully unemployed, I'll have to do the next best thing. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your... Absolutely not. Akande was always the sociable one, not me. Need I repeat the magic 2 words?
Akande? Was that the woman I had to kill?
Huh? Who?
Akande?
Yep. Oh, he
just
brought
said,
it up.
Yeah, he said Akande was always the sociable one, not me.
I got Rockwell down, man. He was in that movie room. He tried
With
to
her?
fight me. No, by himself with some guards. He had
Where's
no
her?
loot either.
Where's she
So,
at?
she's the one I'm talking to on the screen.
Oh.
Even though I'm pretty sure Chairman Rockwell is the head figure, but crazy.
Huh. This is definitely an interesting way for this all to go.
Great work.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
I don't know why I'm looting. My hack is 150. If you thought it was possible.
Are you gonna get away with something because you have 150 hack and I don't?
I'm pretty. RAM core systems operating below. Oh, in the event of a security breach, suppression protocols would be less precise. Hack 150, hack 150, hack 150, science 150.
F off. Screw you.
I think I just avoided everything. I don't know what's waiting for me in that room, but I think it's way less than what I had to deal with. Oh yeah, it's dead. It has a hybridation
man.
chip.
I'll tell you how bad he is when I get there.
That was something, huh?
I'm gonna try to lockpick this door. Gotta eat something.
You can't lockpick the door.
Not all of us
Really?
dumped into certain stats, man.
Yeah, I really fucked my stats, huh?
Nah, yeah, you did perfectly, man. I focused more persuasion and other stuff, but you had the big brain strat of making other people's stuff stack up with yours.
Dude, the worst part is doing all that hacking and stuff. The first stage was just a debuff. It's just a small debuff on the boss fight, and that was for the 150, right? And then you're like, okay, keep hacking, and it's like, okay, you need another 150. And you're like, okay, 150, and it's like, okay, you need another 150, and you're like, okay, 150. And it's
Really
like, okay,
rewarding the 150s, man.
and it's like, hold on, you need a science 150, and I'm like, well, I didn't know I had a science 150, but here we go. There you go, you know, shit happens. Kills.
I had one option available.
My science is 156, and that's because of Vicar.
I think it made the entire base attack him instead of me, so that's still helpful, I guess.
Yeah.
He's not going down easy though.
I mean,
he killed them.
Oh.
Okay, I still got him though pretty easily. They
I was
did most of the work for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like with the Gatling, you probably still could have taken him down really easily.
He had a 10 health left after he
Whoa,
had
whoa,
everything.
chairman. They one tapped the chairman. Parvati one tapped the chairman.
Go Parvati. She got pissed, man. Gargano was the final straw, man.
Like, I tried to close the door and everything, and she slipped in as it was closing. She's like, I ain't letting this shit slide.
I don't blame her, man. Stuff was tragic.
Thought I muted.
I'll see who's in this room instead of, whoever.
You don't know how glad I am to
Guess who it will be.
It's gonna be the girl.
Lunatic. You
That's
broke
correct.
into the board's own fortress and killed
Parvati
the
got her.
chairman just to rescue one doddering old man.
What?
You are absolutely out of
That
your
wasn't
mind,
Parvati.
and
That
I
was
can't
Victor's
begin to
ult.
thank you enough.
She's asleep.
Ah, you've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid. I would like nothing more than to celebrate. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 2 years ago. The Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered.
Earth is only an idea to us. But that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. Yes. I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's... We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth... I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in... You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the other... Thank you. My apologies. If you have any... We must begin the revival process immediately. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine... When I revived you, I thought you were going... I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it... We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection... Our future is uncertain, and no...
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, Many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. As for Reed Thompson, it was said that he lasted exactly 2 days outside the walls of Edgewater. Years later, a marauder was found in possession of his hat. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. Olivia and Minnie Ambrose worked together to cure the marauders Adrena Time had created. Through their partnership as scientist and administrator, they discovered the harmony that had eluded them as mother and daughter. And through years of patience and effort, they discovered the means to wean Halcyon from the scourge of Adrena Time. Their work eventually allowed Wells and his scientists to treat many of Halcyon's marauders. As their addiction waned, the colonists who had lived for so long under the thrall of Adrena Time returned to their communities and loved ones, and joined in the effort to save Halcyon. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two
DLC brought into this.
Yeah.
Culture and her sister Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen and would require new heroes in the years to come. And so Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, Slug headgear became fashionable in the following years. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both. After a brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care. The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted. Due to the board's dissolution, many of the Prophet's old customers no longer found quite the same value in productivity seminars that they once had. With her business drying up, the Prophet chose to take her followers down a new path. Months later, salvagers on Eridanos found clues leading them to a seemingly abandoned bunker out in the wilderness. Inside, they discovered horribly mangled corpses, sacrificed to a blood-scrawled portrait of a sprat-headed deity. The Prophet was not among the bodies. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Though Minister Clark was eventually released from house arrest, long years of isolation left him a changed man, little suited for bureaucratic work or for the colony that was changing around him. He remained in his estate largely by choice, fading from public view. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Did I just skip it by accident? Or was that the end? I was just trying to pick up my controller. Did I just ruin it?
I don't know.
Did has yours ended already?
I was behind you.
Does yours end with, like, for years to come?
I'm quite a few slides behind you.
Oh, okay, just let me know.
See Phineas looking at a tube.
Your Phineas is inside of a tube?
No, I see him looking at a tube.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's the tube that we took from the one facility where we could have chosen to kill everyone there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we chose not to do that. And he was like, "That wasn't enough. It's not enough."
We told them why. Yeah, for years to come. You're good, man.
Okay. I accidentally touched my touchpad at the same time I said that, and then it just went to credits. And I'm like, did I just fucking skip it? Ugh, it's finally over, man.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Feels nice that they kind of told us the end.
They left no stone untouched, you know.
Yeah. The
Went over
second
every
one's gonna
detail.
be like, gotta bring the crew back together for a job. Some BS.
And I think the second one's probably going to be different people, but I bet maybe this is. I mean, I bet you could come and meet the companions like somewhere else in the game.
No, it's not the same. No Parvati, no game.
No Parvati, no game.
Screw Ellie though. Ellie can stay away.
Why do you hate Ellie so much?
Bro, she's a hater. What are you talking about? I can never trust you guys.
He ended up trusting.
No, she said that she's even more permanently cemented she can't trust people, so she left them in her own.
Did you fuck up her storyline?
No.
Because for me it said that she changed her ways. And that she was like, okay, yeah, I do need people in my life. And she like... What'd you do to her?
I tried to be nice to her, man. I tried.
What?
She wanted no piece of it. Let me see what yours said. But it's nice to see the Gorgon thing paid off.
Yeah. I hated those two. I didn't actually think they would do anything, but they did. Nice.
Just gotta believe.
Gotta believe in rich people for some reason. You what? Hello?
Yeah, I might have to eat.
Oh, okay. That's
and I'll be
fair.
back. But yeah, you're right. She has a completely different thing.
So what does it say for you?
It's just said, it said you further cemented her perspective. Even though I've been doing everything.
I was supposed to say, what did you do to her?
I should have been Robin Hood like you, man. Robbing everybody blind would probably help.
I don't know what I did for her.
I've been talking to her. I've been trying to help her not be a douche, but that explains that.
So she just left everyone?
Yeah.
Man.
She went her own way. She still did her own crew thing eventually. But the difference was she wasn't influenced by us and still entrusts people. Vicar had the nice ending too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so screw Ellie. She's the only one who had issues with me.
This is a you problem. You fucked her up.
Nah, that's not fair. Always went the moral route, bro. I don't know why she didn't like it.
I don't even know what her quest was.
It was her family. It was like getting a payout from her life insurance or whatever, and they were douchey. So we helped her get the money. But I guess that wasn't good enough for her, man. Probably just hacked her. That's robotic heart.
Oh, okay. Girl's got beef with Ellie.
Dead. Yeah, that's right. She's
Personal
not as cool as
beef.
the other Ellie. That's why I got beef.
Okay, the other Ellie.
Yeah, she's no Ellie Williams, bro.
Oh, that Ellie.
Also, the Outer Worlds counter went from 56 to 100 in this quest.
I told you it was done.
Why'd the game consider it not that?
I don't know.
Right, I'm gonna go eat, and then maybe we could do some Witcher or something if you're down.
I'll probably be down for Witcher Arrivals, yeah.
I swear I downloaded Witcher.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
The fuck? Maybe you thought we would take too long to get to it?
I wouldn't have deleted it. Well, when did I remember opening it? What happened?
I don't know, man. What'd you do? First you fuck up Ellie's storyline, and then you fuck up Witcher.
This is why I hate Ellie, bro. She came back. She deleted it from my console, man. Can't even believe her.
My god.
What a douche. But seriously, no, I remember. Yeah, it tells me I installed it, so when did I delete it? When did I have the chance to delete it?
I don't know. That's weird. It's actually like downloading now. It's like it wasn't there.
It's at 0%.
One of your siblings came in.
That's wild. Why The Witcher? What'd The Witcher ever do to them, man?
Yeah, Witch in the name. First.
For real.
It was a good game.
I installed it after Rivals. It said I did.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah, bro.
GG's.
GG's. Dang. Finally done. That's crazy. 123 hours later. And people say this is a small game. Well, fuck yourself.